Good evening, class. Hope you're all doing well. So today I'm going to talk about careers in operations management. You're probably aware I've been conducting these sessions on the various career lines last couple of weeks. So I have taken sessions on HRM, on finance, on marketing, etc. Now of course on operations management. ठीक है, so थोड़ा operations के बारे में समझते हैं कि operations management ये क्या चीज़ है. ठीक है, so my name, is Aritro Dasgupta, and I've been with you guys for about 9 months now, and at BYJU'S Exam Prep, and do download our app for more such details, more such sessions. This, of course, is on YouTube, so let's move ahead on that note. I don't know, this doesn't seem to be working. I don't know, this is not working it seems anyway. So I'll make use of this thing. Okay, थोड़ा सा एक बार देख लीजिए ऑपरेशंस मैनेजमेंट है क्या. थोड़ा ज़्यादा वर्डी है ये वाला दिस थिंग, बट जस्ट मैं आपको अगर थोड़ा शॉर्ट में बता दूँ, आप ये पढ़ते रहिए, साथ में मेरी बातें सुनिए. मार्केटिंग है, मैं इन ब्रॉड दिस थिंग बता रहा हूँ. फाइनेंस इज अबाउट मनी को मैनेज करना. मार्केटिंग है टू एंश्योर दैट यू हैव एन ऑडियंस, यू हैव अ मार्केट एंड यू हैव पीपल टू सेल इट टू, राइट? In very layman's language, I'm explaining just the tip of the iceberg. HR is about managing your own people. Operations is managing the way your functions are run. For example, today I'm running a class. HR means recruiting a person like me who's a pretty decent faculty. That is HR. Marketing is when my sessions are shown to people. People are told about my sessions. Finance is when I'm paid my salary on time, and when all this infrastructure that is, maintained for financially. There is also operations management. Operations is the entire team which handles the fact that before my session, I am of course the deliverer, but before that session, the content has to be ready. There has to be the right smart board. There has to be an air conditioner, of course, not needed now, but during the summers, you need this proper room, etc. You need this bottle, water bottle, because पानी पीना पड़ता है क्लास के बीच में. So all this comes under operations management. ठीक है, so थोड़ा सा देख लीजिए आप. This is a very significant word, timely. Cost effective and timely manner. This is quite a significant word that has been used. So I'll just move aside a little bit so that you can see this well. So especially when you have relocation, etc. ये जो word है operations, this was started in an industrial context, in the context of manufacturing. Later on, now of course, manufacturing is no longer the only field where operations is used. But yeah, originally from manufacturing. And even today, the vast majority of those who do a management degree in operations specialization, they are from engineering background. Mostly it is engineers or science grads who take up this course. Right? So let's move ahead to the next one. Core aspect of business, it is responsible for a number of key functions of a business, such as logistics. Logistic क्या होता है? Logistics मतलब supply chain management. This is also known as supply chain, which is basically goods and services, especially goods moving from one place to another in a timely order. That is logistics. So initiating and building relationships with vendors, ordering, warehousing, and managing the flow of materials. It also ensures that the day-to-day operations of the business are working as efficiently as possible in order for the company to achieve its objectives. ठीक है, चलिए लेट्स मूव अहेड देन. आई होप यू हैव गॉन थ्रू दिस. मैं ओनली इंपॉर्टेंट वर्ड्स पे ध्यान दे रहा हूं, मैं एक एक चीज पढ़ना नहीं चाहता, वो ऑलरेडी आपके पास है. वेंडर्स के साथ रिलेशंस, फॉर एग्जांपल, दिस इज एन इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग. वेयर हाउसिंग मतलब अपना सामान स्टोर करना एट द राइट प्लेस एट द राइट टाइम. ऑल दिस कम्स अंडर. मैं एक एक वर्ड पढ़ना नहीं चाहता बिकॉज यू ऑफ कोर्स आर रीडिंग देम एनीवे. ओके, गोइंग अहेड देन. स्किल्स यू विल गेन. सो अगर आप ऑपरेशंस में बीबीए करें या आगे एमबीए करें, सी आई विल बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट, बीबीए में ऑपरेशन स्पेशलाइजेशन के कोर्सेज रिलेटिवली relatively कम है. But after you complete your BBA, during your MBA, or maybe if it's an integrated program, operations could be a specialization. So उसमें क्या क्या आता है एक बार देख लेते हैं. These are the courses. Please take a look. These are the skills. Planning and control, sustainable. Sustainable is a very important word these days because we are all talking about how. So sustainability, not just in terms of environment, that of course goes without saying, but also the fact that the operations which I've set up, they should be long term. They should, I mean, of course, technology can change, but the overall systems need to be there on a permanent basis. For example, the fact that you are having classes efficiently, the fact that although BBA is a relatively new course, you know, that BYJU'S Exam Prep has launched, but the fact is we have these processes. In fact, I think today is 10 years of completion, you know, since our inception, and all these years we've gained a certain momentum, we've gained a lot of credibility, which is why this is something, you know, we have been able to work on. So this is a revenue management decision because we have the right supply chain. So even if it's a new course like BBA, we are able to deliver it so hopefully effectively. Hopefully you guys are the, you know, क्या कहते हैं उसको, you guys are the right judge. So do let us know. Revenue management, another important thing. Six Sigma, you know, this is a certification which is becoming more and more, you know, important these days. Okay, and of course data mining, मतलब कि जितना डेटा है उसको एक जगह करके प्रॉपर उसका ऑर्डर निकालना. माइन करते हैं वैसे ही डेटा का माइन करना in a particular manner. Right, I'm going to use the green thing now. Right. Hopefully you've understood this. Let's go ahead. These are the kind of jobs you can get. I've told you about logistics. Obviously, if you have logistics, you'll also have logistics managers. You've got team leaders, managers, and analysts. Analysts are people who work with numbers, who work with technology. Numbers and technology का आजकल हर एक चीज में बहुत इंपॉर्टेंस है. मार्केटिंग में, फाइनेंस में, इवन इन HR. But operations में day one से था. So while I can say that in finance it is becoming more important now, marketing definitely, HR even, but operations, it was there from day one. So this is actually one of the oldest areas where analysis and data plays such an important role. Procurement specialist, the right thing you need to procure at the right time. Project manager, project management बोल के एक सब्जेक्ट होता है, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट पेपर रहता है इसमें. एंड ऑफ कोर्स सप्लाई चेन मैनेजर, स्पेशलिस्ट मैनेजर, बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग सब्जेक्ट है. यू नीड टू बी गुड एट मैथ्स, आई मीन, और अदर आई शुड से क्वांटिटेटिव एप्टीट्यूड टू डू वेल इन सप्लाई चेन. अदरवाइज सप्लाई चेन में सक्सेस थोड़ा मुश्किल है. इट हैज टू बी, इट्स अ कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ मार्केटिंग एंड मैथमेटिक्स. इनफैक्ट आई रिमेंबर व्हेन आई वाज डूइंग माय MBA लॉन्ग बैक, उस टाइम आई रिमेंबर जब सप्लाई चेन का जो सब्जेक्ट था उसमें इट वाज टॉट जॉइंटली बाय टू टीचर्स. वी हैड द मार्केटिंग टीचर एंड वी हैड द क्वांट्स टीचर सिटिंग टुगेदर इन द क्लासरूम. बोथ ऑफ देम वर देयर टुगेदर. राइट, आई थिंक दिस इज क्लियर. लेट्स मूव ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट. कुछ डाउट हो प्लीज पूछ लीजिएगा. ये रिकॉर्डेड सेशन है बट नॉनदलेस आप लिख सकते हैं. मैं बाद में भी अपने सेशंस रिव्यू करता हूं. ओके, बिजनेस ऑपरेशंस मैनेजमेंट, इसको देख लीजिए. ये एक इंपॉर्टेंट फील्ड है इसमें. सो क्वालिटी ऑफ प्रोडक्ट्स हैज टू बी एंश्योर्ड. क्वालिटी, अभी मैं कुछ एग्जांपल्स दे रहा हूं आपको ऑफ द जॉब्स एंड व्हाट एग्जैक्टली डज इट एंटेल. सो क्वालिटी ऑफ प्रोडक्ट्स एंड सर्विसेज. Nowadays, of course, it's not just about manufactured stuff but also the services. So nonetheless, also the acceptable cost, it has to be budgeted in the right manner. ठीक है, एक बार देख लीजिए. Oversee activities, you know, all these activities need to be overseen. That is what this position does. Right, let's go to the next one. Okay, the other one, which is purchasing manager, somebody who's into the purchase part, so strictly focusing on the actual logistics of purchasing. Right, if you look at the second line, that pretty much sums up the whole thing, you know, this part, strictly focusing on the actual logistics of purchasing raw materials and any other supplies as well. And of course, best possible price. This is something which nobody can deny in any kind of a field. इसके बिना आगे का कोई गेम नहीं है. पूरा खेल इसका है best possible price ka, whether it is in HR, you know, while recruitment, whether it's in marketing or finance, ultimately the best price. That is what, you know, any client would want. ठीक है, चलिए लेट्स गो टू द नेक्स्ट वन देन. Okay, materials management. Again, another truly significant aspect. Let's check this out. मटीरियल्स जितना भी है उसको बेसिकली मैनेज करना. आजकल a lot of these jobs they sort of overlap because ultimately technology has brought a lot of these jobs together. You will notice that the words like warehouse I'm using in all of them, materials I'm using in all these positions, logistics I'm using with all of them. So these are the common jobs along the career track. Actually ये जो अभी तक मैंने jobs दिखाई ये completely अलग jobs नहीं है. ये various stages में as you grow you take up these different jobs. ऑपरेशंस रिसर्च ना ये कंप्लीटली अलग है. ऑपरेशंस रिसर्च में बहुत सारा क्वांट्स चाहिए, मैथमेटिक्स. इनफैक्ट ऑपरेशंस रिसर्च इज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट सब्जेक्ट इन द सेकंड ईयर ऑफ मैनेजमेंट. एवरीबडी के लिए कंपल्सरी नहीं होता. दिस इज यूजुअली इलेक्टिव. People like me who aren't great with quants and stuff, although I'm comfortable with numbers but not with quants. So for those people, operations research is actually, I mean, it's not always good thing, but people who good with numbers, this is an ideal thing. So it's usually an elective, as I said. High level maths चाहिए होता है इसमें और econometrics में. There's a subject called econometrics जो काफी ops के students पढ़ते हैं. These two are often done together. So best allocation, right? And इसमें बहुत सारा analytics चाहिए. Lot of data that is collected nowadays. Nowadays social media is a very important resource for collecting data. You know पहले surveys जाके पूछते थे लोगों से, but आजकल आपके और मेरे behaviors हमारे social media usage में काफी मिलता है. जैसे Google हमें news भेजता है, तो Google को पता है इस इंसान को किस टाइप का information पसंद है, right? So that is where this has become easier thanks to the use of numbers. I'm pretty much done with the content. So if you have any questions, as I said, this is a recorded session, so you may not be able to send me live chat में, but नीचे please लिख दीजिए and I will be happy to answer all your questions. Right? This is a new batch. It's a booster batch. These are the faculty. ये phone number है हमारा नीचे and of course ये email ID है. Do feel free to contact us. ये session हो चुका है और ये भी हो चुका है, लेकिन आप रिकॉर्डिंग्स प्लीज देख सकते हैं. दिस इज विद वन ऑफ आवर टॉपर्स, डिड वेरी वेल. शी इज अ न्यू फैकल्टी. इट वाज वंडरफुल टू इंटरैक्ट विद हर टुडे फॉर मी एंड शी डिड टेक दिस सेशन. सो गाइस प्लीज गो अहेड एंड अटेंड. This is done, but please see the recordings. You will certainly enjoy the session. And this is another batch which has been put up. These are some of the star faculty here. Of course, new people have joined, so उनके भी नाम ऐड होंगे. But as of now, this is pretty much the team. Okay, and this is the app BYJU'S Exam Prep. इसको डाउनलोड कीजिए. गूगल प्ले स्टोर में ये आपको मिल जाएगा इसका ऐप. सो डू गो फॉर इट. सो थैंक यू एवरीवन. वंडरफुल इंटरैक्टिंग विथ यू. आई विल बी रिकॉर्डिंग वन मोर सेशन एंड दैट विल बी बीम्ड इन अ कपल ऑफ डेज टाइम. टिल देन, थैंक यू सो मच एवरीवन. सी यू ऑल.